Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of automotive tachometers. Ever wondered what that little dial with the needle is all about? Well, it's your car's very own heartbeat monitor, measuring the revolutions per minute, RPM, of your engine. In this video we'll explore the different types of tachometers from analog to digital, and discuss why keeping an eye on your RPM is crucial for maintaining your car's health and performance. We'll also delve into the cost of replacing a tachometer, in case yours decides to take a break. So, buckle up and get ready to learn all about automotive tachometers. A tachometer gauge, also known as a rev counter, is an instrument that measures the rotational speed of an engine. It's typically found in vehicles with internal combustion engines, such as cars, motorcycles, and boats. There are two main types of tachometers: mechanical and electronic. Mechanical tachometers use a centrifugal governor to measure engine speed. The governor consists of two weighted balls that are attached to a shaft. As the engine speed increases, the balls move outward due to centrifugal force. This movement is then translated into a reading on the gauge. Electronic tachometers use a sensor to measure the frequency of the electrical pulses generated by the ignition system. The frequency of these pulses is directly proportional to the engine speed. The electronic control unit, ECU, then converts this frequency into a reading on the gauge. An odometer measures the distance that a vehicle has traveled, while a tachometer measures the engine speed. The odometer is typically located on the instrument panel, while the tachometer is usually located near the speedometer. The speedometer measures the speed of the vehicle, while the tachometer measures the engine speed. The speedometer is typically located on the instrument panel, while the tachometer is usually located near the speedometer. Mechanical tachometers are typically found in older vehicles. They are relatively simple and inexpensive, but they can be less accurate than electronic tachometers. Electronic tachometers are more accurate and reliable than mechanical tachometers. They are also more versatile, as they can be used to measure the speed of other rotating components, such as wheels or propellers. The cost of replacing a tachometer will vary depending on the make and model of the vehicle, as well as the type of tachometer. Mechanical tachometers are typically less expensive to replace than electronic tachometers. The tachometer is an important instrument that can help drivers monitor engine speed and avoid over-revving the engine. It is also a useful tool for diagnosing engine problems. An analog tachometer is the classic type you'll find in older cars. It typically consists of a needle that moves across a dial, indicating the engine's RPM. Analog tachometers are generally reliable and easy to read at a glance. Digital tachometers are becoming increasingly common in newer vehicles. They display the engine's RPM electronically, often on a small screen. Digital tachometers can be more precise than analog ones and often offer additional features, such as the ability to display the average RPM over a period of time. There are a few ways to test a tachometer. One is to use a handheld tachometer, which is a small device that measures the RPM of a rotating shaft. Another way is to use a diagnostic tool that can read the RPM signal from the engine's computer. A tachometer can jump for a few reasons. One is a problem with the tachometer itself, such as a faulty sensor or wiring. Another possibility is a problem with the engine, such as a misfire or a vacuum leak. Installing a tachometer can be a relatively simple process, or it can be quite complex depending on the vehicle and the type of tachometer you're installing. If you're not comfortable working on your own car, it's best to have a professional install the tachometer for you. When buying a replacement tachometer, you'll need to consider a few things, such as the type of tachometer you need, analog or digital, the size of the tachometer, and the features you want. You'll also need to make sure that the tachometer is compatible with your vehicle. The cost of replacing a tachometer can vary depending on the factors mentioned above. However, you can expect to pay anywhere from $50 to $200 for a new tachometer. If you have to pay a professional to install it, the cost will be higher.